What?
Okay, Nick. So here's what's happening right now to your awareness. You are walking away from the Iridani, who has just kind of turned away from you. He's no longer paying any attention. You are walking towards the cargo pod.
Yep.
Alright, so that's what you're doing this action. On 9, the ram continues gazing about to see if he sees any targets. On 8, the 2 soldiers continue gazing about to see if they see any targets. On 7, Andrew, you find that you react.
Andrew's muted again.
Okay, so, did I get permission to fire at the Iridani?
I assume that Kevin gave the go-ahead, and that's why we're rolling initiative, so yes.
Okay, so can I see the Iridani from my position, or do I have to step out?
You will have to step out. You are 10 meters away from the Iridani at this point. You can snapshot him, but you're not going to get anything other than a snapshot.
Okay, that's what I'll do then.
Okay. Andrew's going to snap shoot. Then we go to 6, which is the Iridani. He sees Andrew trying to snap shoot him, and aims his plasma pistol at Andrew and starts to shoot at Andrew.
I thought he had his sword out.
He does. It's a long sword, so he's got a plasma pistol. He draws and shoots that at the same time. He's the leader of the pirates and is a badass.
Okay.
He also was expecting treachery, quite frankly, because you guys said you were from SSDC and you don't exactly have the highest of reputation.
We're bastards.
That was 5 is James. You have gotten to the back of the enemy ship. It is, think, alien style. There's spot for about 8 crew members here.
Are there any crew members?
Look to me. There's 8. The back chamber has a room for 8 people, and then there's a piloting room up front that is closed presently. Oh, give me a second. I didn't know what initiative the pilot goes on. The pilot doesn't know anything's going on yet. He goes on 8 with everybody else. So the pilot is just sitting there right now.
I'm going to move up to the door and see if
that's about all it is.
I'm going to move up to the door and just see if it's easy to unlock.
Right, you get to the door. The door is not presently locked because he hasn't had time. He hasn't had a reason to lock it yet.
Okay. I imagine that takes me one for a second to do that.
Okay. That is him. James, next is going to be... Wow. Moze is next.
Pop up and shoot a rocket. Just
Okay.
I was instructed to fire at the ram python. Out of character, not liking my chances, but my character would have some confidence with that.
Yeah, you got missiles. They're usually useful. You're aware this is the biggest target you've seen, so odds are you're going to use the heaviest rockets you have.
I only have
Kevin.
one kind.
Okay. Simplify matters. Kevin.
You said they were in a diamond shape?
Yes.
I'm going to, and I would probably know this, but am I able to get them and not anybody else in the range of like an M95 frag grenade?
They are dispersed widely enough with their body armor that with an M95, you're pretty much only going to get the guy you throw it at.
Which will still do more damage than my pistol will. And unless I'm going hand-to-hand combat with a Ram Python, which doesn't sound like a good idea at all.
Well, plus you told me to blow him up.
Right. So I'm going to be tossing an M95 at the Ram Python.
Oh, we're doubling up? Alright.
The idea is take out the biggest target.
Yeah. He's got he said plasma. I don't know what kind of plasma gun he has. It might be huge.
Yeah,
Horrible.
but Andrew wants it, so.
Well, yeah, but we don't want to get shot by it. If at all possible.
Yeah, getting shot by it would suck. Okay. Give me a sec as I bring up my good old-fashioned grenade. M95 grenade.
And then
Okay, well, starting with then, roll your 2 hit number as you lob the grenade at target.
let's see. So that's throwing.
Yes.
Off by I missed by about 17.
Close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
This is a hand grenade.
So, eh,
Okay, now you actually have to make me look up rules. Combat. Grenade throwing. Oh.
Wasn't expecting it to be that bad.
Okay. Actually, okay, we'll say it's 15 or, well, okay.
Oh, okay.
So your base number was 50 at the range you were at. What was how many levels of throwing do you have?
3.
Or which modifier?
Actually, throwing's different than a normal, isn't it? Fuck.
Yeah, it's strength, I believe.
I have it. Let me see the.
yeah, this is weird.
How far away were you when you threw it?
15.
Yeah.
Okay, that's 50%.
So I have 3 levels of that, and my strength is 97. So, which is plus
So you
12
can-
skill bonus.
Well, so your range is half your strength in meters.
No, he's able to get into. He was in the range. So 24. So. You needed to roll a 74 or less. He missed by 22. So he throws off. He's missed by a range of 4 meters. That's not going to be close enough to have any impact on anyone else. But let's see if that has any impact on the bad guy. Distance to target is 4 meters. Roll. No. 1 point of damage to his left arm. Give me a sec here.
Well, maybe I'll soften him up for the rocket.
Yeah.
Just double checking. Yeah. So 1 point of damage to his left arm.
Okay.
Wow.
It's because he's
Okay.
okay. Yeah.
Maybe you did some AI or something.
1 point of integrity damage as well. The concussion wasn't even enough to do anything to him. So he pretty much doesn't even notice that you hit him.
The missile does 10 integrity, so hopefully I'll do a little bit better than you.
Almost anything would. Alright, roll your 2 hits with your direct fire as you're firing missiles at him.
Thunk. That's rate of fire 1, so... Whoa! I hit by 1! Ugh! That keeps happening, the 2 in a row. Oh well, he's a huge target, and I hit by 1. So, you didn't know I was there? I don't know.
No, he's got a positive. He's got a plus 15 to hit, so he's actually a very, very big target. So you hit him with your missile. Damage. 14 does break through his threshold significantly.
Woo!
And location.
Oh, right. That would be the same as anything else, wouldn't it? Red basket. Right?
Right leg.
Right
Oh,
leg.
right. Okay.
So let's see here. 9 points get through.
And 10 points of integrity. I'm sure he's got more than that, but you know.
Yeah, he's got. How many integrity does he have in his leg?
Double whatever
30.
it says.
20 left.
Well, if I do it 2 more times, he doesn't have a leg, and then the vacuum gets him. I don't know. What?
Yeah, that's a possibility, but not right now.
No.
Okay, so a huge explosion lights up his right leg. He takes the hit.
Did I have to leave cover?
No, you basically just popped up, fired it, and ducked back down.
Okay.
Let's see here. Next is going to be James. You get to the front door, you run over, you grab a hold of the console is there. Then we go up to 6, the Iridani. The Iridani shoots at Nick. Or not Nick, at Andrew.
Yay!
He did a snapshot penalty. However, he could give shits about a snapshot penalty. However, here's the fun thing about Battlelords. Nope, that's a chest hit. You have to have enough of your chest exposed to shoot. So he hits you in the chest for 7 points of plasma damage, 4 integrity reduction.
Okay.
Tiny nugget of plasma hits you.
And that's just because it's a pistol instead of a rifle.
Thank God.
Yep, that's the only one that hits you.
Okay.
All right, next is Andrew. You get shot in the chest with a plasma cannon.
I fire my force weapon at him. I use it in armor-piercing mode. I reduce his threshold by 5. I do hit him, and I do 12 points of body point damage to him.
Okay, where did you hit him at?
Let's see, I hit him in the 85.
Okay.
Arm, I think.
Yeah, right arm. Okay, so you have a weapon that ignores... Cool,
Omega.
that's awesome.
Omega cannon.
No, it's something weird, because it ignored 5 points of threshold rather than all threshold.
It's a mega cannon, but basically it manipulates the field, and it treats... Basically, I sent a little needle into his armor, and then I told the needle to start tearing everything apart once it was inside his armor.
Okay, whatever makes you happy, Andrew. Crazy bullshit space guns. Can't really argue with Battlelords, all the stuff weird. That's weird, so... let's see here. You did how much damage again? 12?
12 body points.
Does his armor still work against those? Does his absorption polymer still affect?
No. It completely ignores the absorption polymers and... But I didn't damage his armor. It just bypassed everything.
It liquefies him in his armor.
Yep.
Oh, we have
That's
an Downey
the
that could use
point of
that.
those guns.
I'm gonna call bullshit on that, but alright. Okay, so 12 body points of damage is sufficient to cause a critical hit to the target. You should have been shooting at the... Okay. His right arm...
It was 85, wasn't it, Andrew?
No, 85? Yeah, it's still the same. 85 is the same effect, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, his arm is badly damaged by the shot, which bypasses all of his stuff. He looks shocked that his armor, being a nice suit of bear, was completely and utterly ineffective against it, and takes himself some body points of damage.
System shock?
He's an Iridani, but
He's
yeah,
there, Danny. Yeah.
I'll make a system check for him, but he's probably going to be okay for one more shot. Okay, give me a second. We're going to throw all my numbers here. Ignores critical hit, still effects, so that's not a critical hit that he has to pay attention to. He just ignores the effects entirely. Well, I mean, he still suffers the penalties, obviously, but wow. Okay, he drops his gun. There's your effect. As you shred his arm, his weapon goes flying. Okay, well, that's that. Gonna read Beyond the Rift and give everyone Beyond the Rift guns and fuck you all. Okay.
At that point, I won't buy the armor.
So what would I use to counteract said death gun?
A phone call to Larry Sims, the creator of Battlelords. That's what you use to get out of that gun.
That's gonna be like.
They're like the highest tech race in Beyond the Rift. That's like, it's a medium range weapon though. I mean, it has almost no range. Don't stay away from me. Don't get near me.
They're all gonna have to have shields. Here. Okay, whatever. Okay, fine. So Andrew mutilates the dude's arm. Next up is the invaders gone. 7, 8. The soldiers all can't do anything this round. Ram can't do anything this round. Nick, you kept walking. You're clear now, so to speak. Phase 2 of this enormous clusterfuck. Nick, you are now fully aware of the situation. What do you do?
Nick has grenades still, doesn't he?
I have a grenade. I think I used one earlier.
I have 3
Yeah.
left, so.
We'll start there.
Ram Python for the win.
Grand Python is 20 meters away from you. You'd have to have a strength of at least 40 to throw at him.
Nick, do you have a strength of 40?
Zero gravity, so no, that doesn't even apply right now. You can just whip the thing at him.
Yeah,
Effectively at range.
strength is 63, but yes. Alright, so...
We'll deal with that. Okay, so you're throwing a grenade at the Ram Python. That's awesome.
Yep.
The Ram Python is going to shoot the guy with the missile launcher.
In cover.
And cover as a snapshot at range bracket 3. So we'll see if he hits, but that's what he's going to do. People tend to have a tendency to ducking their heads when plasma cannons are fired at you, so maybe the guy with the missiles will stop shooting at him if he's lucky. 8, the 2 soldiers. The soldiers are going to respond, and they're going to start swinging around to attack. Let's see what this. Can I click here? One of them also decides to target the Iridani. The other one sees Andrew and decides to shoot at Andrew. So they're both shooting at people. Other soldier in the cockpit is slamming his button on to activate the turret and to lock the entire compartment down. That'll happen on 8. On 6, the Iridani is going to draw. Well, he's already got a sword drawn, so he's going to run out of line of sight of the death cannon and try to get in close so he can melee with you. He's going to use the actual baby. He's going to use the maybe. He's going to use the elevator's cover. You'll get one shot off before he can get out there. Oh, excuse me, Andrew, you go on 7.
Who's going to use the elevator's cover?
Oh, did Andrew?
Andrew's in the elevator.
Andrew, what are you doing again now, Andrew? Baby Andrew.
He's muted.
Okay.
So is that guy just staring at me right now? Like, what the fuck is
He's
that?
going to cut around the side and try to kill you, but he's not having... Actually, you go before him, so you just shot him. What are you doing again?
So I will shoot him again.
Okay. On his turn, he's going to try to run out of your line of sight. Since he goes before you, he will run out of your line of sight.
Okay.
That's my base. It's larger than your base. That's Andrew, that's the Ram. Okay, James, what are you doing?
I'm going to open the door and shoot him in the face.
Okay.
Andrew, you can probably save bandwidth by turning your camera off.
Oh, I know. I just
Okay.
I want to see my cute baby.
Oh, yeah. That's...
All
I'm
right.
taking sacrifice. He's leaving in like 5 minutes. So.
Oh, no, that's cool. I was just saying if you're having any problems, that would probably save you some bandwidth.
Oh yeah. Actually,
Never
my
problem.
wife leaving might be saving bandwidth. I think she's been on the internet the whole time.
Yeah, because you are getting progressively better. Where are we at? Sorry, Ryan.
Let's see. James, He's going to open the door and shoot the guy. He'll have to shoot the guy as a snapshot, but there's no but he's going to be at point blank range, so I don't even think there's a penalty for it. We'll deal with that when it happens. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0 is Moze. You've shot the Ram Python with a missile. What are you doing? He's definitely... You see the Ram Python leveling his gun at you. You could, for all intents and purposes, dive under cover and stay there, and he wouldn't be able to shoot you. He's declared you as a target.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm going to lose in a firefight unless I successfully stealth to another position. I mean, if I'm behind cover, I don't know that he sees where I am now, just where I duck down into.
That's a possibility.
Well, may as well try.
Okay, you'll have to stealth, and Kevin, you are not being targeted presently. Okay, that's actually sufficient. He doesn't see you as you scurry away to different cover, which is good, because he's got a plasma cannon, and the cover you have isn't that good versus him.
And on 3, funk!
Or next round.
I'm going to plop another grenade at him.
Okay, do so.
Can I plop more than one?
No, you can only throw one at a time.
Okay.
Grenades
I have 4 arms, I didn't know.
fire multiples, but they only have 6 frags rather than 8.
Gotcha.
Hi, Dan.
Ooh, that actually hits.
That is much nicer.
Actually.
Amazing. Let's see here.
And I was confused on the damage, so it says 2d8/2d12.
2d8 is the frags and 2d12 is the concussion.
Yep. The concussion is significantly limited by range, so your last one basically kind of sucked. Target 1, let's see here. Nothing. Right thigh, right leg takes a damage. Okay. You explode him, it's a much better explosion. The one frag does hit him right where the missile hit him, which causes some additional damage there. Woot. And every section takes 2 points of absorption damage, so he is in worse shape. Okay.
So do I roll any type of damage, or just, goes on with life?
So I already got.
Okay.
I would normally have you roll it with grenades. I just use the Battlelords built-in utility, and it's way faster.
Okay.
So, yeah, you explode. You see 2 fragments. You see a lot of fragments. The problem with this threshold being 6 is almost all of them bounce off. You had 1 good hit that damaged his leg where the missile hit. That was about it. And the concussion did 2 points of damage to all of his locations, including the head. So you did reasonable. About as good as you can expect with a grenade versus that kind of armor.
Well, I'm hoping that I can beat it up enough that, that the rocket will do a lot more damage.
You're kind of getting the impression at this point that he could probably take every grenade you have without too much serious damage.
So, switch to laser pistol. Gotcha.
Yes, possible. It's very heavy armor, and those are, you really need to, when you're talking Kodiak, you really need to move up to like plasma seduction grenades. The big
I
heavy.
wasn't expecting to be targeting Kodiak.
Well, life is full of terrible compromises. All right, next is Seer. Yeah. Call shot leg is minus 40. Minus 20 for a leg, excuse me. Okay,
Blow that leg off. Make him
Moze,
crawl.
you successfully stealth and creep off to your secondary position. So it's basically on -5. He's huge. Moze creeps away to a new position. That's your second action for the turn. You're done. You have no more actions this combat or this phase. Round, phase, round, blah blah blah. Okay, so you have no more combat actions this round. Stupid damn bell. We go all the way up to James. James, you open the door.
Click, boom.
Okay, yeah. The pilot gives you. Pilot doesn't even have a moment to look shocked at you as you open the door.
All right. Is he wearing armor?
Yes, actually. Well, he's wearing a helmet and AKMB armor. Yes, so he is wearing armor.
AKMB.
The shittiest armor that doesn't totally suck.
I am going to cold shot his right arm,
Okay.
which will put my percentage at 94. I get well under that. So 10 damage to the right arm.
6 points.
And it ignores 2 threshold.
Okay, so 8 points gets through. He has 4 points of absorption, so 4 points of body damage. What was your specific roll? Specific critical?
I got a 4 on the right arm, so it'd be 1, 2. It'd be the 88 one.
88 one. Right elbow shattered. He shrieks and suffers a critical hit. He does not have any special critical. He's not knocked unconscious from the agony of the shot, but he is unable to complete his action of slamming the button to deactivate everything.
Did he have a quick sealant unit, or just I do 2 integrity damage?
All right. He is not going to suffer. His armor is designed to have all the appropriate space protections. He's fine in terms of atmosphere, but yes, he's unable to seal the thing. So that's him. On 6, the Iridani goes. He runs out of line of sight from Andrew because Andrew's got a death gun.
Hey, I'll be right back. I need to brush my baby's teeth.
That's fine. 7, Andrew, you have no target here because he basically pulls out of your line of sight. I'll give you 1 shot of a snapshot if you can hear me, otherwise I'm moving on.
Snapshot? I'll take a snapshot, Adam.
Okay, go for it.
Oh, let's see here. What do I get?
Range bracket 3, you can have 1 snapshot.
Damn. Okay. Nope, missed.
Alright, the dart flies into the side of the ship and opens up a hole in the space-time continuum. Let's see here. That was the Andrew. On 8, the soldiers go. They shoot where you were, and it blows holes. The cover you picked was actually strong enough that it resisted laser fire Moze. Not that you're still there. They stitch it full of laser fire. The other one turns and shoots towards Andrew. And frickin' hits Andrew.
What is it they're hitting me with?
Lasers.
Okay.
1 laser. 1 freaking laser.
Or hit you in the left leg. Okay, moving on.
4, nothing!
I can't see that breaching your threshold. The Ram Python blows up the cover that you're using. You determine quickly that it stopped the first 10 points of the plasma cannon, not the remaining 15. We'll deal with that in a second. The cover that you had been using, Moze, that they shot at because that's where they thought that you were, was able to stop the first 10 points of the plasma cannon. The 20 blew through and killed the air behind it, or the absence of air behind it, in a truly gruesome fashion. Your Iridani brain clicks that it was a very wise idea to not be standing where they were shooting at you, as the molten slag that was your cover floats away.